Hello and welcome, my dear friends. After a little while, a mindful 10 from me. Yes, why is meditation hard? And is it really? Hi, I'm Sandra, the founder of the Start Making Sense Academy, where I teach you meditation, Reiki, and Feng Shui, and not necessarily in that order. Why is meditation hard? And is it really? I read an article this morning from a big German magazine / newspaper. And they were discussing that. And I just posted on it then. It's not really hard, is it? I don't understand. I mean, I do understand why people think it's hard. Because the thing is that if you make up rules like, oh, I have to have music. Which music? Do I start looking for the music? Oh, it has to be silent. The kids need to be in bed. And everything needs to be pristine and wonderful. And maybe some incense and this, these, that. Of course, you can make up lots of rules if you want to meditate. But that has nothing to do with meditation. Sorry, guys. And especially this one. Oh, and I have to have no thoughts in a meditation. Yeah, right. Last time I looked, we were humans, and humans probably have a lot of thoughts in their heads. At least I do at times, and you probably too. So, oh, I have to have no thoughts. That already is a huge obstacle, and that's a rule that somebody made up, which doesn't make any sense. It's no, that's BS. So why is it so hard? Because there's an expectation in the room of how a meditation has to be and where it needs to be done and which direction to look and which direction to back, depending on which school and which teacher you're listening to. No, that is not part of your meditation. It can become part of your experience, but it's actually not. The time you thought about which music to play, which incense to choose, which place, and cleaning up the space around you, you could have already meditated. So it's not hard to meditate because it's all about observing. What it's about really is observing. You can call it awareness, you can call it mindfulness, whatever. I call it observing. And the question, who is actually observing and what, we're not touching today. That's a session in itself and a meditation in itself, actually. So it's about observing what is present right now. And that you can do without any preparation. Just now, sit down and start observing. You may ask, what? Well, you can choose. You can start observing your thoughts, for instance, so much to the thing that you don't have to have thoughts. You can start observing your thought. Let's take one thought. Oh yes, I know one. I'm an idiot. You know that thought? There are two ways of handling that thought. Number one is, I'm an idiot. Oh, yeah, right. I always knew it. And because I did that and I did that, and oh, and I heard somebody say it, rah, 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 gone. If you simply observe this thought, the single thought of, I am an idiot. What does it do? It's a thought. It's a thought. I'm an idiot. Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. And who cares actually? And who said that? Did I say that? Did I really say that to myself? Maybe I've heard that from someone else. I am an idiot. Maybe. Maybe not. And just let it go. Once you start being present and observing what is present, and maybe it's a thought, and stay with that, what is present, this thought. Just observe what that does to you. Just observe. Maybe see the words in front of you. Just observe. And what does that do to you? You will have thoughts in your meditation. Surprise! The idea is not to buy into them. The idea is not to follow the thought down the rabbit hole, but just to observe the thought and then to let it go. Similar when you decide to observe your breath in your meditation. So you're observing your breath coming and you're observing your breath going. There's nothing more to do. Same when you're observing the sounds around you. Where we are right now, house sitting in Wellington, there are quite some tuis and some kakas. And just sitting there and just listening to them. So maybe there is a tui, maybe there isn't. Maybe there's a car down there. And the car is just like the tui and the kaka, coming and going. There's nothing to hold on to. And this kaka and the tui and the car down there, they also have no rules. We're just observing that. So what makes meditation hard is called expectation. An expectation of what it is supposed to be, what it's supposed to look like, what you've seen somewhere, you've heard somewhere. But the actual act of meditation, you cannot read, learn, observe. Yes, of course you can observe someone else meditating, but why would you do that? The time you've been thinking about or reading about what meditation is looking like or sounding like or whatever, you could have spent actually doing it. Actually sitting down and just observing whatever is present. And maybe it's a thought. Maybe it's a feeling. Maybe it's just a sound. Maybe it's just a feeling on your skin. So tell me again, what is so hard about that? Tell me again. There's no rules. There's just what is. Present. Right now. So what is present right now? Observe it. Are there sounds? Are there feelings? Pick one, just one, not all of them. And just observe that one thing that you picked. Maybe it is how the ground underneath your feet feels. Stay with that. Observe it. Maybe it is a thought. Stay with it. Maybe it is your breath. Then follow the full in-breath into your body. Follow the full exhalation from your body. And then you can choose to observe your body while you're breathing. The full inhalation and the full exhalation. Is that hard? You pick just one thing and observe it. That one thing. And stay with it. And enjoy. Hope to see you again soon. And have fun. Bye. Until we see you again.